love to share the updates with you. My name is Stephen Davis. I am a director one-star and an amazing, fastest growing crowd company in all of history. And it's doing it right now during the worst of times. So that tells you it's something really, really special. So I want to welcome you to this week's updates. And I hope that what I share with you is going to inspire you a little bit further. And without further ado, let's go and find out what's happening inside Crowd One. Well, first of all, I'm going to let you know that I'm an independent affiliate. I'm not an employee of the company. So I love that how the way that Crowd One is set up, it allows people, ordinary, everyday people like you and like me, everyone else around the world, to be able to share and help people to move forward from surviving to thriving. And so that's what I'm going to be sharing with you right now. So the latest updates, well, let's start with Mindo. And you may have plugged into this already. If not, you should be, especially if you're a Crowd One member, because this will help you to grow both personally and professionally. Up to now, they've had 9 different categories. There are now 11, if you didn't know. And so you can see in front of you, and let's go through them. They have got Get Started with Peter Jacobson, a man that went from chaos to being one of the most wonderful inspirational trainers, coaches, mentors throughout the earth. And he helps people to break their mindsets, to grow themselves from where they've been in life or where they are in life to where they should be, you know, in terms of becoming a more whole and plugged into who we are as unique, creative persons. We have other categories such as becoming an entrepreneur, growing your business, building your audience, work-life balance, rhetorics in business, finding motivation, social media, and meditation. And you know, our latest offerings are these: overcoming entrepreneurial challenge and how to manage stress. This platform is growing all the time, only released this year. And so it's created by United Minds, which is based in Dubai. You know what? The United Minds not only created this particular platform, Mindo, it also created the virtual business card. Did you know that? So link me. So there you go. Maybe a bit of trivia for you to know for future reference in a future competition, or you know, if someone releases it. But how many of these have you plugged into? Out of the 11 that are there, I have now completed 3, the 2 latest plus Peter Jacobson. I've also done the intro and all of them. You know what? Plan to do it. This is your business. It's going to help you to grow. And I've shared many a time that I've had a family member, at least one of them, win the lotto, lose it all over decades, and return to where they were prior to that. And how does that happen? Well, it happens when people don't grow themselves. They think they've made it, and so they stop growing inside themselves. And it doesn't matter what leg up you get in life. You may be given a home, maybe given $1 million, or whatever it is in life. You may even have come across a wonderful person that you have in a relationship. But if we don't grow ourselves, we can end up losing it all and going back to our old default. Don't have an old default, change it to a new one. And part of that helpful tool is Mindo. It'll help you to grow yourself, to plug into greater things than who you are and what you're doing. So that's that. I want to share with you the latest Alexa ranking. I checked that this morning. When I first became aware of this, we were 1,227th inside the world out of, you know what, out of how many? Out of 1.5 plus billion websites. Now the Alexa ranks cover traffic, engagement, popularity, unique visitors, audience geography. So it pulls a whole lot of different competitor sites from all around the world and then puts it inside what they call the Alexa ranks and ranks them from 1 to over 1.5 billion websites. And Crowd One has now risen to 1,089 as of today. So it's jumped nearly 200 spots, or 150 spots since started watching a couple of months ago, and we're nearly breaching the top 1,000. Expect it to happen in the next short while. And when I say short while, perhaps by the end of this month, which is August. You'll see that in the Alexa ranks for the multi-level marketing companies, it is #1. So this is out of 694 MLM companies presently, or direct selling companies. This is ranked by Business for Home. And you can see here in front of you the top 20 currently. And maybe you'll recognize some of them like Nu Skin, Omega Pro, doTERRA, Amway. Amway's there. It's been there for decades. It's at number 13. So very amazing company, which has stayed up there for so long. At 15, you've got Melaleuca, that's also been there for quite some time. And yet Crowd1, after just around about 2.5 years, has risen to number 1. It's been here for the last year. So think about that for a moment. For over a year of the last 2.5 years of Crowd1's existence, it has been at number 1 in the multi-level marketing companies. Amazing. You'll see if you look at the Alexa ranking, that the arrow is pointing to not only 1089, but it's pointing to a rank called 1500. Now that's the highest that you can have inside. That's the highest you can have inside the multi-level marketing, 1500. And if you look at number 2, you'll see the Alexa rankings going down 499, 498, 497. You might think, oh, that's only a little. Look at the rankings of the companies underneath that. You'll see that the next one is 4,000. It's thousands behind Crowd1. This is the multi-level marketing companies. If you go down to number 3, it is 7,000, over nearly 7,100 behind. So, you know, we're thousands above the next multi-level marketing company. In fact, we are the biggest multi-level marketing company ever. They were just telling us last night, and no other company, as far as I'm aware, and I've been told, is ever been 33 million people and growing. We went from being a B company to now a AA+ in Business for Homes ranking system, and that means we're now what they call an awesome opportunity. There were 387 reviews with 5-star ratings up to recently. I'm going to update that. I'm sure it's gone up a little bit further than that in terms of reviews. Momentum rank, we've been consistently in the top 3 out of the 694 companies. That means just moving ahead fast. And just remember, overall, we're the fastest growing company in history. And as you can see, we're number 1 on the Alexa rankings for multi-level marketing at 1,089 out of 1.5 billion plus companies. We're in the digital space. That's why we're doing so well. And we're in what they call a blue ocean strategy. There's red ocean and blue ocean. Red ocean is basically saying it's like blood, and it's saying there's a lot of competitors. There are no competitors where we are. We are the first of our kind, and so that's why we're able to be the most successful first up. And if we continue to keep moving through, passing through our barriers, then we will continue to be first and lead the way in this new way of doing things. So out of 1.5+ billion, Crowd1, number 1 in websites worldwide. Congratulations, Crowd1. So I plugged in this morning, and who did I see? Well, I'm going to show you in a moment, but they were talking about the next 100 days in Crowd1. That will take us right to the end of the year. And so I hope this inspires you, because this is who I saw on the video. They turned up. There's Jonas Erik Werner right at the head of the table. You see Johan Vestero on the left-hand side, and then you see great leaders that you've seen on the events, or perhaps just on pictures. These are some of the, not all of them, but some of the top leaders inside Crowd1 presently. And so last night they were sharing about the next 100 days, and led by Johan Vestero as well as Jonas Erik Werner. So let's go into it and just see what are some of the nuggets they shared. Well, multi-wallet, they're saying looking forward to this starting to be rolled out over the next few weeks, and that means September. So look forward to the multi-wallet coming. If you don't know, this is what those who are Crowd1 rewards owners or earners, I should say, they got it for free, as well as for earning your income up to April this year. You will be having your Crowd1 rewards changed into shares, and that's taking place as we speak. You're probably logged on, pushing the button to say, yes, I'll express my interest. Yes, I want to change it. The very next step will be the wallet rolling out, and then us plugging in, registering inside that wallet, doing our KYC, which is proving our identity. KYC short for know your customer or know your client. And we, as the Crowd1 rewards owners, will own 50% of the multi-wallet. How about that? And so this is going to be plugged into the profits from the products and services which are growing in our company. How amazing is that? So you'll be able to do a lot of things: buy, sell, transfer, pay for goods and services. Basically get your phone and use it like an Apple Pay or Google Pay. Buy your coffee. Get your groceries. Get your retail. and whatever else you want to. Also be able to transfer to other people instantly, those that are have multi-wallets as well. You'll be able to buy fractions of shares in such amazing companies as we know, #1 company, Google and Apple high up there, Amazon as well. So what is coming up in the next 100 days? They dropped it down. They said entertainment, guys, is coming up this year. So don't know the details. They just mentioned that. So look forward to that. How many people entertainment? How many watching this right now live or on the recording have an entertainment system? Are you doing Netflix? Have you got Sky or whatever else is in your country or worldwide? Look forward to this dropping in the next 100 days. Oh, what else do I have? Oh, yeah. Oh, communication. There we go. Communication. Welcome. Everybody has a mobile device. So if you've got one, if you're watching this right now, you have one, a cell phone, a tablet, a laptop, or something else similar that plugs in. It has an internet plan or a mobile phone plan. Yes, this is also mentioned last night, and this is dropping in the next 100 days. So while this is a game changer, everybody has it, you might as well drop the mic. Everybody will basically be on board. And what they're talking about, since we went to Dubai earlier this year, about going 1 billion members, not 1 million, we've passed it a lot, but 1 billion. And so that's the aim, and that's why they're building and transitioning to become a 1 billion member company. And as I showed you with this entertainment, that's going to help us to go a long way. And as I showed you with this communication, this is going to probably take us all the way to 1 billion. Because what would you choose? If you've got a choice between value on one hand with the plans, the businesses, the products, the services you've got, versus value plus earnings, you tell me, what would you choose? And the world will tell you that they would choose value plus earnings. That's where we're going. That's where CrowdRun is. It's the digital space that's moving towards this particular direction. And that's how we're going to go to 1 billion plus members in the next short while. How short? Don't know. Watch the space. We've never had a company grow, multi-level marketing company grow this fast, and never during the worst of times. And that's where we're at. So that's it. That's the CrowdRun updates for the moment. More will be following, and I hope that has helped you to be inspired further inside this company called CrowdRun. Or perhaps if you're watching this for the first time, why don't you watch a presentation online, recorded or live? You won't regret it. It's going to give you food for thought and help you to be inspired more about life, to make the most of it, even during difficult, hardest times in the world, like the epidemic going around now. You don't have to be stuck there. You can move forward. This is Steve Davis, and with the updates for now, and we'll see you next time.